Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder, Path Trading Partners, along with Bob Iacchino. So I got the weekly Shopify chart. I haven't done Shopify in a while. Before, when I did it, we had this other minor head and shoulders that did not go. It actually got stopped out. But now we have a major. I forgot to update this last week, but I had some time today after putting up the Tesla video this last week. You can see here's the neckline. So here's the left shoulder, head, right shoulder, neckline, and one thing, just a little tip, use necklines that are upward sloping or flat. Do not use downward sloping head and shoulders. They don't work well. They don't work as well, let me say that. And so traditionally people would, let me just do something else to recap with head and shoulders. Traditionally, you measure to the head, to the base of the neckline, and then a lot of people just project it from there. Okay? And that actually doesn't work as well. What tests out better is if you actually, where it closes below the neckline, if you use that from that neckline as the projection, that tests out with a lot higher probabilities. So that's where we're sitting. We already hit the first target, 1365, which is stop reduction. Let me pull off some of these too. You see this topping area with the divergence. Let's see. So we already hit that first target, 1365. Next target area I'm watching is this 1301 to 1313 and then 1237. Those are all the key targets lower, and this is the move it's reversing. Over here on the left, it's reversing this move. All the targets are within. So again, even if it bounces, still watching for lower prices, at least for the time being in Shopify, but would not be surprised if we had some kind of bounce. Not yet an oversold condition on the weekly, so this, and it hasn't been oversold in quite some time. So on another push down, it might actually finally get to oversold condition. You can see here on the daily. Do not ignore this 301 to 313 area. It's where the 200 simple period moving average, and a lot of people watch that for support, especially watch it on a closing basis. So even if we dip slightly below it during the day, so that is my real major target on this. And then if we do break through there, then it's the 1237. But that's what is key. Now on any rally here, all right, we got that back on. I was making sure I had the magnet on. So this is my first area on a rally. We're just dipping into oversold condition now. On any rally, the first area is about 14.15. I'd probably watch about 14. Yeah, 14.15 is good. 14.15 is good. I don't know why that's bouncing around like that. That's the declining rotation zone on the daily basis, and this little closing base, or well, this was a gap open, but you want the candle bodies. Just missing this little gap open too, but this key gap open. Focus on the candle bodies, as I've said many times, and then if we get above there, I come up to this area. Let me see what seems to be. I go right around there. So you have this key close, then a gap open, and this close. And then if it happens to line up, and then you have this bar close from the 24th, you have this gap open from the 20th. You have just that low missing it, those lows just spiking through, but the low of the 14th reinforcing it. That's pretty significant level right there. So that's about 1441.50. So that would be my next area I'd be watching on any rally. So those are the two rally targets. Should get out of this oversold daily area. I'm just looking at the mind. If you want the closer target, I'd just watch that 4-hour rotation zone, and I'd be focusing on about 1382 to about 1390 would be the first little short-term resistance. Those other areas I gave are the slightly longer term resistance should we get a nice couple day rally, because when Shopify does rally, it can move. For example, at the middle of June, it got a big rally on this July rally right up here, and this was that other Head and Shoulders that got obliterated with this rally, and then we've made the bigger pattern. So that's why I'm saying this is sort of the level if we get a couple nice day rally from this oversold condition. I'll just leave it at that. I could just ramble on for hours. Just really focus on that 1300 to 1301 to 1313 level as a potential key support. And I'll talk to everyone later. Bye for now.